All right, I got zero time to get this episode done, so let's just pretend that we already did all this. Welcome back to the Scale Guilders Bill. Welcome back to the Scale Builders Guild. Thanks again for watching. It's episode 139 of What's on the Bench Weekly. And if you're not familiar with the show, it's where I take you through the projects that I'm working on. And this episode's a little late. It's Thursday, and usually these episodes are out by now, but I didn't think I had anything to show you for this week because I was working on those other secret projects, and those are all done, complete, waiting to be picked up. So very happy that that's over with. First time they're being used is this weekend on the 6th. I am going to go to see them work on the 13th. I couldn't be any more cryptic. If you're an insider though, you already know all about this project and what's going on with it and what it is. So that's a good reason to join that whole thing. Thank you to all of these ding-dongs, much appreciated. We're getting through that stuff early because it's not going to be a long episode. If we crack 8 minutes, I'll be amazed. If there's big long pauses like this one, we'll probably get there. In all seriousness though, I am very happy to be done that project. It was really rewarding, very fun, very unique, and there will be a video chronicling all of the build. So that'll be out as soon as I get footage of them actually doing the thing they're supposed to be doing. My voice is hoarse today because I have been talking all day at work. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you to all of these ding-dongs for being members. You get to see all kinds of behind-the-scenes content, tips and tricks, how-tos, travel logs, all kinds of really fun stuff. And it's a great little community, so consider joining that. And also, hit the like button if you like this show and seeing all the stuff I'm working on. All right, here we go. Here's the Batmobile. I still haven't fixed this part yet, but the ducted fan unit up front is looking really good. Let's get working on the thing in the back. Now, the thing in the back is this, tail flame lights. And what this thing does is get very bright. It's this little LED light system, and it basically makes it look like your fans or your jets are shooting light out the back, like they would. Anyway, this part was on the back of the Batmobile, as it should be. I've cut it up though. I cut out the mounting bolt center portion of that, 10 o'clock. And also cut a hole about the diameter of the tail light system. 3D printed my own mount out of PLA-CF. That will get glued to the inside of the body. This will poke through there, like that. Don't make any gross jokes. And then that'll get glued on top. And then we've got this nice sort of surround. You'll be able to see some of the light out of the back. It'll also shine very brightly on acceleration. So I think that's going to look really good. Next steps, I've got to design new tail lamps and new fog lamps up front as well. But otherwise, this is starting to look like a thing, I'd say. And I think this is going to be a nice little addition to the whole Batmobile, give it a little more realism, which I'm quite excited about. A lot of people have asked me if I'll be doing something about the tires. No, they're going to remain the foam tires that they are because of the way they mount to this chassis. There's not a lot of changing that easily. So yes, progress on the Batmobile, not really supposed to be part of this show, but it's on the bench. So what are you going to do? Okay, on to the next thing. Now behind me here, might as well bring this over here, is the CUCV. And here it is right here. Probably one of my favorite trucks I've ever built. And I got a Best Driver trophy at the URCA event this year. But there was a casualty being at the URCA, and that was the sun. Well, no, the truck was the casualty. The sun was the cause. And if you look very carefully at the bed, you'll notice that it's a little bit tilted. And if you look at the inside of the bed, I don't know if you can see that easily. Maybe you can see it better here. It's pretty warped. It's pretty bent. That's because I originally printed this in PLA. And we all know that PLA and the sun aren't best friends. It caused a lot of warpage, which makes me very sad because I put a lot of effort into sanding this bed and painting it, never mind that. So, it doesn't even, the tailgate doesn't open anymore. There. Oh, I guess it still works. It's altogether not great. And if I were to ever sell this truck, I don't think I could sell it in this condition. And that's probably why Teleguided sent me a new bed that he printed in ABS GF. Fix me, idiot. So I'll be doing that at some point, not so I can sell it to him necessarily, but so I can fix it. This bed is from Mod 19, one of my very good friends, Jeff, and he is responsible for making this long before you could buy a cab only from RC 4-wheel drive. This was actually never that. It was a Blazer that I converted with all of Jeff's parts. So this is the long bed. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work to fix this because it didn't have the fuel doors. It just had caps. So I'll be filling those in and sanding this within an inch of its life and putting it back on here. And then maybe we'll make this old bed some sort of trophy. Maybe a giveaway, who knows? Who wants an old melted bed? I do. So there you go. This will probably be a late fall / winter project. And then this will get finished sometime next year. And back on the road. Because I really like this truck. It's one of my favorites of all time, I think. Do you think that that's a wild thing to do? Am I crazy for even considering doing this, or is it the right thing to do? Put a comment down below. You know I love reading through your feedback, and I try to answer as many of those comments as I can. And of course, if you're enjoying this video, you know what to do already. And why haven't you done it already? On to the next thing. And speaking of URCA, I was wildly impressed with the quality and the caliber of the builds that were in the concours event. There are some beautiful trucks being built, and this scale hobby, as far as I'm concerned, is still growing, and people are still finding new ways to surprise and delight. And that's a very important thing. But it got me thinking, I don't want to just walk away with best driver or best metalwork trophies. I want to walk away with best of show. So with that in mind, here's a BRX-02. This is the long wheelbase BRX-02 that originally came with the Defender 110 body. I think that's right. Or Series 3. Maybe it was a Series 3. I don't quite remember. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have that body any longer. That body's long gone. But this is a really great chassis. I've always been a big fan of what Boom Racing has done. And I kept the chassis with the intention of using it again at some point in the future. And as luck would have it, this is going to become the platform for my build for next year's URCA concours event and trail run. What I'm looking to do is something that I've never done before, and that's build a Ford. I can't literally think of a single time that I've actually ever built or finished a Ford-based truck. So we're going to be doing that. 3D printing a cab, but really what's in the back is the focus of this specific episode. And Marcin from Scale Garage System has sent me something very fantastic. And I don't know, I don't think you could have seen it over there. But here it is. This is one of his new products. This is an actual functioning dump truck bed. And it's beautiful. This is all powder coated steel and aluminum. I'm pretty sure it's I have a magnet here. I'll try this out. That is aluminum. Powder coated aluminum, and gosh, it's so beautiful. There's so many really nice parts here. These are all hand fabricated by Marcin and his dad. And they do a tremendously good job on these. This really does look the part. And what's great about it is that it is truly functional. There is a little linear actuating unit here on the bottom. Here's the power source. I think you plug that into some sort of... I think you actually plug this into an ESC. I think that's how that works. I can't remember. I did it on the skid steer. Anyway, this will actually function, which is amazing. I'm so looking forward to getting this all wired up and built, because it, you know, will actually function as a real dump truck bed. So that's going to go on here, kind of like... I'm making a real mess of this. There we go. Something like this. There. So there, it's on the back. But we're going to put a Ford cab up front, probably some sort of old style truck. But we're going to make this all shiny and clean and fresh and new. Not weathered. Shiny trucks win trophies. Weathered trucks get the work done. Anyway, I'm really super excited to get this project started, and I cannot thank Scale Garage Systems enough for allowing me to have yet another one of their beautiful pieces in my collection. There are a few of these already out there. I've seen them. They look fantastic. The width is perfect for a 9th scale body, which I think is going to look so good under here. I'm so excited. This is such a nice color too. It's like a gunmetal and powder coated black. Even the wood accents are such a nice touch. Marcin does amazing work. Scale Garage System, if you have never heard of them, I will put a link down below. They are definitely worth checking out. They make some really cool stuff. Not just these beds, but other sort of adventure racks for the rear. My Unimog has a bed from Scale Garage System on there. There's lots of really great stuff to check out. Definitely worth a view, and very bespoke and not crazy expensive for something so unique. So that's going to be the basis of this new project. I think it's going to be wild, and I hope you'll stick around and watch this come to fruition over the next year. I'm giving myself a pretty long deadline on that one. But you know me, it takes forever to get anything done around here. All right, but I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for your patience. I meant to get this out earlier, but I just didn't really... this came today. So I didn't think I was going to have anything for this week. Luckily, Scale Garage System delivered. Literally. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next week.